will discuss about the switch statement. It is for grade 12, subject is information technology and subject code is 802. In our previous video we have discussed about if and if else conditions or the statements in Java programming. So today we'll discuss about the switch statement. So in the switch statement, it is used to execute a block of code matching one value out of many possible values. It means that in switch statement we use number of cases and one expression is there. For that one expression, we'll see that the which case value or the which case value get matched, and as the case value get matched, the statements corresponding to that case value get executed. Okay, so here is the structure of switch statement. We write it as switch, then expression, and in that switch statement we have number of cases. So in this syntax we have written case constant underscore 1. So this is case 1, and corresponding to each case we write the statements. After each statement means after each case we have break statement also. Break statement is used to for the end of the statement for the particular case. So here you can see case constant underscore 1 means it's case 1, then case 2, and after that so on we can use the number of case values, and after that we use default statement also. And when the default statement get executed, if none of the case value get matches with the expression, okay, then the control comes to the default statements, and this part of the program get executed, means the statement in the default structure get executed. Now when the switch statement, as you can see, there can be many case statements. So we have discussed that there can be number of cases, and the expression is compared with the constants in each case group, and the matching case group is executed. It means that this expression will get matched with these, means it will get compared with all the cases, and the case which is satisfying this expression, the statements in that particular case will get executed. Okay, and if the expression evaluates to some constant equals to constant 1, the statement in the case group constant underscore 1 are executed. Similarly, if the expression evaluates to constant underscore 2, the statement in the case group constant underscore 2 are executed. Similarly, like if the expression value for the case 1 get matches, then this statement will get executed. If the expression value will match with the case 2 value, then the statement for the case 2 will get executed. Okay, now after that the break statement after each case group terminates the switch and causes execution to continue the statements after the switch. So as I told you that the break statement is used to end the statement or to terminate the statement. Okay, terminate is also means the end of the statement. So the break statement after each case group terminates the switch and causes execution to continue the statements after the switch. If there is no match for the expression with any case group, the statement in the default part are executed, which I have told you that if neither of the case value get matches, then the control comes to the default part, and the statements in this default statements, these get executed. Okay, the expression in the switch statement must evaluate to byte, short, int or char. It means that the values, data types which we use in these cases, it should evaluate to byte, short, int or char. Now this was the structure of the switch statements, and now it is an example of the switch statements. So let us consider it. In Java programming, first line we get the public class switch demo. So it is the class. Okay, switch demo, it is the class, and inside this class there is main method. Okay, and inside the main method we write our code for the program. So now here you can see public static void main, it is the main method, and in this firstly we have declared a variable named today with data type int, and we have initialized with the integer 5. Okay, today equals to 5. It means the variables is assigned with the value 5. Now string, we have in the program we have to use the day. Okay, weekdays. So for that we have chosen the data type string. Now switch today. So switch and it is the expression today. Now what we have to do in this, we have make the case in switch statement. We have make the case according to the weekdays. Case 1, day equals to Monday, break statement. Then case 2, day equals to Tuesday, break statement, so on. And 7th day, Sunday, and after that we have used the default statement, that is day equals to incorrect day. So what does it means? Int today equals to 5, and here we are using switch expression is today. It means in this today the value is 5. So in case 1, day equals to Monday, Monday as we count for the 1, it, and today is 5, as we have initialized today variable with 5 values. So today is 5, so 1 doesn't match with 5. It means case 1 will not get executed. Now control will come to case 2. Day 2 is Tuesday, but we have to match the expression today, that is 5. So today is not equals to 5. That means control will come to case 3, and so on. When we reach to case 5, now case 5, day equals to Friday, and today is 5. As we have initialized it, today equals to 5. So case is 5 and today is equals to 5. It matches with this statement. So what will happen here? The outcome will be day equals to Friday. This statement will executed and control will this statement will executed and it will terminate. After that we will what it will print system.out.println day. So it will print the day Friday and build successful, total time equals 0 seconds. So we'll get the output as Friday because our expression, that is switch today was 5, so it get matches with this case value 5, that is Friday. So the output will be Friday. So this was all about the switch statement, and we can also study over here that switch output for the switch demo program, since the expression in the switch is the variable today, which is equals to 5. The case corresponding to the constant 5 is matched. The statement in the case of are executed, which set the variable day to Friday. The break after the assignment causes switch to terminate, and next execution of the statement of the switch, that is the system.out.println statement, take place, which prints the value of the variable day. So it was all about the switch statement. Okay.